Hi, I'm Dr. Vincent Hall, computer science lecturer at Birmingham Newman University. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what sort of careers and skills you might gain and get into after studying a computer science degree. So today I want to focus on something called inventory management systems and similar things like predictive analytics, prescriptive analytics, and so that's on the business side, and then also recommender systems, which are more for the customers. So if you have a warehouse, and so there's a company that delivers goods and they get bought and sold, they need to be restocked so that they can be quickly delivered to the customers. Uh, for example, like Amazon, they stock things in the warehouse and then you can get them on Amazon Prime delivered in a day or two. And if you have if you have enough data and a data scientist, then they might create these algorithms that can predict which items are going to sell fastest. And so that influences how much you want to buy those particular items and where you might want to lay them, where you might want to put them in the warehouse. So these algorithms, they can use predictive analytics, and they help you to forecast even months in advance due to whatever changes exist in the year, like seasonal changes or things that happen and new fads, new trends, and then the company will always have enough stock. So they have these demand forecasting systems and predictive analytics. And then if you have a lot more work, for example, around uh, Black Friday or Christmas, then there'll be a lot more people buying things, and you might need more staff. So these systems can also be used to predict when you need to hire more staff. And on the side of the customers, you have the recommender system. So if you go to Amazon, they use a lot of these systems. So one of the things is recommender. And if you buy this particular item, it will say, well, you might also like this. So for example, if you have a pet and you buy some pet food, it might recommend also a toy for a pet or cat litter or something else that's similar based on what customers like you will buy. So they have a model of each different type of customer and patterns of what they buy and sell, what they buy and when they buy them. Yeah, so you can also, another real world example is Netflix. If you have watched a video, then Netflix will recommend similar videos to you. And they are algorithmically some way similar, or maybe they have metadata tagging them, say this is sci-fi, this has this particular actor or this particular director. So another thing when we're talking about warehouses is once a customer buys the thing, you need to select it and then it needs to be delivered. So a delivery company like UPS will need to deliver those things, and they'll need to deliver a lot of things that go to all sorts of different sites. So then you have a problem called the traveling salesman problem, which is in machine learning. How can you find the most efficient route to all of the places that you need to visit? So logistics can be optimized to reduce cost and reduce time and make happier customers using things like machine learning. And then what sort of salaries and what sort of jobs? So jobs like this titles would include a data scientist, maybe a business analyst, and a business analyst might study computer science. Yeah, a machine learning engineer, a machine data science, data engineer, data science engineer, and starting salaries would be around about £30,000 a year in the UK, and these are very highly in demand skills. So this is for big and small companies, old and new, and of course also for colleges and universities because we need more computer scientists all the time. So we need to train these people. So this is some of the stuff that you can get from studying computer science at Birmingham Newman University. I hope you consider us. Thanks.